Show 80 international vlogs. Tune in. Grab a chair and zoom in. Fully. Then so we go, baby.
Yeah, me know. Big up and bless up to all my beautiful and wonderful peeps. What's going on? You see the pray. Yeah man, there again with another episode, with another vlog, with another live. You see it? Big up and bless up to all the people who has been supporting this channel thus far. And you know what we do over here already. Entertainment, upliftment, positive thoughts, and positive vibes. You see the pray. Local or international news and reviews. You see it? So now, in today's topics, there's a lot of things or a few things we need to touch on and talk about, where you know we like to kick off the vlogs with a thought of the day. Today's thought of the day is, every dream leads to a destination. Every dream leads to a destination. Sorry. So now, when we talk about dreams, right? We talk about futuristic stuff. You know what I mean? We talk about life plans, you know, and journey. You see me? And things we're gonna encounter and, you know, means and ways to overcome, and, you know, are we doing things in the right way, or are we taking the right step where we're supposed to be taking to be, or to make our life more futuristic, or things futuristic what we're doing. You see it? So now when I say every dream leads to a destination, think literally. It's meaning you have a future plan and then you actually execute that future plan. That would be the destination. Or another way is you actually doing things towards executing. You see me? So you don't know the thing go. Every dream leads to a destination. Even when you sleep, the dream must come to an end. You understand what I say? And when that dream come to an end, it just means you know, is it you wake up, so that means that's your destination. You wake up out of your dream. Sometimes the dream maybe is not full, or it didn't end, but at the same time you wake up abruptly out of the dream. But the same way, it was taking you some place, or it had you reminiscing on some past things or futuristic things to come or things to happen. You see me? A lot of people say dream is like, when you dream some things, it's like it means something. You see me? So now in real life, every dream leads to a destination. So you have to be thinking literally, just like Martin Luther have a dream. You see what I say? And then his dream like come to, let me say now, like come to real life, or if you guys understand what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Yeah, or come to realization. So it's like he dreamt about it, futuristically he think about what's supposed to happen in the future, and then it come to pass. You see me? So now, like me say, literally, if you guys really think every dream leads to a destination, you see me? So it's like you having things that you want to accomplish in life, and then you're moving forward towards getting those things. Either getting it or you're making steps towards it. You see me? So that means your dream is actually fulfilling. Are you fulfilling your dream? Are you moving forward, taking good steps to making sure that your dream, you know, fulfill what you really want to do in life? So, you don't know the thing, or if you guys, you know, actually is following or subscribe to my YouTube page, you guys will check out this song that I have called Armageddon. And you guys will, you know, hear that a lot of things that I really sing about is a lot of thoughts and them things, real life stuff. You know what I mean? Factual and opinion. Before I even go any further, I want to let you guys know that my views and opinion doesn't reflect the views and opinion of others. You see me? So, things that I talk about over here, people might have a different perspective about it in life. And I always try to encourage my viewers, my listeners, to please share this video. So that means, or like, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, squeeze that love bump. So that means YouTube might recommend this video to others. Or sometimes it's not for you, but when you share it, it might reach to a close associate, a friend, a loved one, or somebody who might appreciate stuff that is going on over here. You see me? Yeah, man, big up and bless up to all of the people, man. You know the thing, I say every dream leads to a destination. You see me? So, one day, that dream will lead to a destination. Whether it want to be fulfilled by you, or whether it want to be fulfilled by your offsprings. You see me? Because sometimes, there are a lot of time when you start something. And when you start it for some expectation, you didn't get to finish it. But, you know what I mean, the generation who comes after you actually come and fulfill that. You see me? Yeah, so sometimes there's things where you start out and then you actually not get to complete it and get to finish it, but at the same time, you know, and it really plays into effect when you really think about it, because a lot of times, like our foreparents, a lot of them didn't really get to go to school, but at the same time now the offspring, like the kids that them have, actually get to get that education, you know what I mean, and you see me, get that levels of education that they didn't get. You see me? Yeah, so big up and bless up. So now we talk about in the international news, some things that we say are going on in the international news now. For one of them we want to talk about, you have, it's actually a local and international news. You have Nicki Minaj, I guess, are allegedly signed Skeng to her new record label. So now a lot of things has been going on when you come on to Jamaica and sign into these overseas record labels. You see me? And I hope this video reach to the people them where it's supposed to reach to. I want the yard people them are, the Jamaican artists them, dancehall artists or reggae artists. Know no capabilities. This is something that I discussed in the last vlogs, that know your capabilities. A lot of time you don't need to sign with these big record labels or these record labels for your thing to be for your product to be internationally known. I think there's ways around this wherein you need to promote yourself into markets where you're not promoting yourself, and especially even on the internet promoting yourself, or, you know what I mean, be more people friendly with people, you know, rather than being like uptight and, oh, you're a big thing now, you're the biggest thing now, and you don't need to deal with certain type of people. You see me? Yeah, so you have to know how to market yourself, know how to promote yourself, and know if you go about things. A lot of time, listen, you're selling out shows already. You're making money off of your records. What more can this signing do for your career? You see me? You see, what you need to do, if you have artists around you that don't have a name, get these artists signed to that record label by your company. You understand what I say? And then you work that way, and work within like a partnership, rather than, okay, you getting signed by, you know what I mean, your name done big already, your name is done out there already. So honestly speaking, my opinion, there's nothing really them can really do for you. A lot of things now where what's gonna happen now is like you're gonna get sideball, push or shun to the side. You see me? So I don't have to know what I do. It can be a good thing. Likewise, it can be a bad thing. Hope it turn out to be a good thing, or hope it turn out to be the best thing that ever happened within your career. Because if we all notice what's really going on with Skillibeng, Shenseea, and a lot of these artists were signed to major label overseas, like we hardly see them. Especially, it's like they're no longer involved in the dancehall scene. And then worse, them lost in the American market. You see what I say? Them lost in the American market. We not see them at all. Every now and again we see them on a big show. Like me mentioned, I see my name Chris Brown. And his whatever his show's name or his tour's name, and I think Skillibeng was supposed to be on that tour with him. I don't know what happened. But the tour is going on and we don't really see Skillibeng on the tour. You see me? And him name not really hot like how he did hot in the dancehall scene at one point when him lego him big song the other day. Same thing with Shenseea, she not really that hot like when time she did a go on with things in the Jamaican market. You understand? You see, a lot of, like me say, when we are signed with these overseas label, we need to be more like with a partnership wherein we still can have that influence or still can do whatever we are do in the dancehall scene, or especially in our own country. A lot of time it's like when once them sign, it's like that's it. They no longer belong to the dancehall market. It's like it's just overseas now, and it's like and we try everything overseas, and then it's like it's not really accepted the way it was in Jamaica. Is it? Yeah, man, big up and bless up to each and everybody, man. You see it? And if at any time you love what I'm doing, you don't know, you know what to do. You see, pray. Because you don't know, see how we give you the realest news over here, so don't? News and reviews, same way. Another thing when me see I go on is, so now you have Squash just released a song with Sean Kingston. And tonight you can hear him throw shades at Popcaan. You see me? Yeah, because I guess Popcaan want a lyric. I don't know if Popcaan want a lyrical battle or he was just throwing shades at Squash. Things when him always do, literally, you know what I mean? And no, even the other day, you know, you have a little video surface or circulating with Popcaan and say, boy, bun vloggers and all of them things there, cause them turn artists against artists. That is true. A lot of times, the artists them, the vloggers them set up the artists them. You see me? Which sometimes a lot of negative stuff is being thrown. Even when the artists them not really call no name or say this, it's like you have the vloggers them, yes. Then we go out and then we say, oh, them a talk about this person or that person. You see me? But at the same time you can't really bond them because really and truly them keep the music scene hot, or them a keep the dancehall in the space same way. And them make people go check out a lot of dancehall artists or go check out whatever is hot. You see me? Because if them not talk about it, it's like nothing really are going for it. So you have to know so them kind of help your career. Popcaan, so you can't say the vloggers them are turn artists against artists and mash up certain things. You see me? You have to just allow the man them make them work and not talk about them get a little bit of money. If them get a little bit of money same way, at least the man them get paid. You look for them and you give them no money. You not give none of them no money. You see me? Much less me never know if you give the people them or the artists them around you no money, remember that's why you are not nice Fallout and Quadda and couple of the artists where they around you just because you didn't make money and them they run you and not even and you have no food. Them not make no money. So you understand me I say? Your money have to load the people them money. If that's how them make them money, at least them not see up on the road and stop you and beg you $1. So you have to know what you do the same way. You see me? And all media out there for mash down or tear down artists. So now some of them out there, or some of us out there, I make sure say we feed the people them the right news. You see me? And talk about what really supposed to happen in the dancehall scene. Because if it not really happen that way there, a lot of us lost. So some of us really they out here spread the good news. Where dancehall artists them enough of them need to look into it and take into consideration some of the things them that is being said within the media. Especially me, I come here to really give people, to open them eyes, to make them see what I want, to make them better themselves, to make them better them craft. You understand what I say? Yeah, because we come here to talk about the artists them. Another thing when me show you something when me really see a circulate is like them say like why dancehall artists them not really bust mainstream. And this is something when me talk about already. A lot of times it's all about come down to marketing. Really and truly. It's come down to marketing. And a lot of money is being pouring into Jamaica, but at the same time they not use the money to make good. When the money reach a one hand, it's like that's where it stop. A man feel like say alright, if you know, if you know make them use the money to good use, that's it, him life done. But bro, your life done when time the money stop at you. If you know how to share up the food and know say alright, this is what the money I go do. So maybe try and pay out some people. Me talk already, you know, so that's why Coffee did make it to a Grammy, or did even get to win a Grammy, you know. Because the team where she have around her make sure say at least when the money pump in, the money used to do the good work or used to do what it's supposed to do. So that's what really happen. A lot of the time money coming in Jamaica is like the money no you really use to do what it's supposed to, or the money no really spend towards what to propel the artist them into being that mega superstar. By the time you reach to certain people, it's like that's it, them take it and shove it in them pocket. And then we claim that they don't get nothing. And then that's it. Because them alone want to live the good life, or them not feel like you supposed to get this or get that. You see what I say? So until we start opening eyes, opening minds, opening hearts, and know say, yo, this is what we're supposed to be doing to kind of propel each and everyone career to a different level. Then you will start to certain things start make sense. You see me? But for now you see hype kill enough of us all the time. The hypeness. And feel like say, yo, we're too big for certain situation. You see me? Now another thing I want to talk about, you have this artist called Popcaan. And him say police are target him. And reason being police are target him because he might give him money. Bro, if nobody not be honest with you, let me be honest with you. He's an artist. See? And the other day you really bust big. Whether I want to be 3 or 4 years ago, you just break. And then you vanish off of the scene. And then you come back on the scene and start giving money. Look into yourself. Nothing wrong, you know, good thing you're doing, a good deed you're doing, if you give you the money, because a lot of people out there want you, and you being that person will really give it away. Yo, kudos to you, and it's a good look, bro. But at the same time, yes, people, especially the bigger heads, especially police and them people, they might go on know where the money come from. Remember, it's a scamming thing. It's thinking of Jamaica whole heap. And if them see you give them money just so every day pull up a people foot and I give them money, they might wonder where the money come from. You have a legit job. To me know your legit job is being an artist. You see me? So if you want silence them and show them, say, yo, this is what you do. Show them your receipt, say, yo, this is what you do, and you don't do nothing else. Apart from that, them go think, say, you're there in some kind of scamming business, because where you get so much money if you give it on a daily basis. You see me? And me talk this and me I go talk it again. The scamming thing I mash up yard whole heap. You see me? Yeah, because if you don't notice a whole heap of people I get extradited around, you know. Kudos to the one them who make their money and then make it to good use. And know say, alright, yo, them will put it to good use and, you know what I mean? And make something out of themselves. A lot of youths don't really think them weird them things. So, yo, alright, them will do the scamming thing forever. Nothing bad lasts ever. And the salvation alone. You understand what I say? Yeah, I don't care how good it be sometime too. Literally, you don't know saying anger really lasts. You see me? Only salvation alone. You see, pray. Let me see now. There's other things that really are going in the market where I say I did for touch on. Let me see if I recall and go back and see if I miss anything. The reason we don't know. There's something I want to talk about. Let me see if I find it here. I can't talk about it. Yeah, my peeps, man. Yeah, you don't know if you guys have reached us far in the video. Oh yeah, this is another thing I want to talk about. And you know if you guys familiar with Blueface and Chrisean Rock. See? Blueface and Chrisean Rock. Two big entertainers. I say Blueface is the biggest entertainer because he has the name. You know what I mean? And now Chrisean Rock follows. So the two of them have like a toxic relationship that's going on on the internet because they make it public, a public toxic relationship, see? So now it's allegedly, or it's on the internet that a lot of people are telling them about them relationship or how to run them relationship. I'm telling you something, and you can't tell a man or a woman who they're together what to do. Because at the end of the day, when them go to them bed at night time, are the two of them that lie down. Like, you know, in the story. You see me? And when time a woman love a man, you can't really tell her what to really do. And I say vice versa. When time a man love a woman, you can't really tell him and say, yo, let her go because she toxic and them things there. Them now go listen. At the end of the day, when time the two of them lock up in a room and them go to bed at night, them go say, you know, say this person said this and say that. And then that's the two of them again, lovey-dovey. You out of the equation. So it don't make no sense to tell people like in a relationship what really do make people live and learn. You understand? Make the two of them go and learn about each other. Who knows, maybe the two of them are the best thing for each other. You understand what I mean? So them just need to learn what them need to do. To kind of propel each other rather than bringing down each other on the internet. And people out there, I advise them to just leave the people them alone. My opinion, leave the people them alone, make them live them life. You see me? Yeah. I think say whatever them do now will soon get better, but you don't know them a media, them in the media and in the public eyes. And this is what that is what is making them money right now. So them will continue to do it. You see me? So I think whatever you guys are saying, them are going to really listen to it. Right now. You see me? It's one of the things when I know say, yeah, I didn't miss what I really want to talk about. You see me? Oh yeah, there's another story that's going on. Two other stories where really are going. Let me touch on it before I go. See? You guys familiar with Jada Kingdom? She was dealing with this hip-hop artist named FBG Duck. I recently came up on an article that I heard that he's being arrested or is in prison for either shoot somebody or stab somebody. So I say, crazy thing, man. Crazy thing. You see, enough of these young people who they're in the public eye, sometimes them just do some stupidness. You see me now, this stab or shoot somebody if you go behind or if you go in a prison like uncalled for. So now, the last thing we want to touch on before I go, you have Khago. Khago touched on a topic or a news the other day that he was locked up and that his daughter put him in prison. Now it's so funny that this happened to Khago because I have a friend who I got through the same situation. And one of the things where Khago touched on when I say it makes sense, but it's a give and take situation. Seeing one of the things he said, if you don't grow your son or your daughter, like don't take them in once them reach to certain ages, like you don't worry, don't bother with it. So it's a give and take situation. You see me? Because sometimes them reach to an age and it's like they're mature enough to know say them are going to work with whatever you say. And then there's at times when they might reach to a certain level where it's like they don't really care what you want, so them are going to live for them life. So now Khago say him taking him daughter and him try to take care of her the best way possible. And him think that she bipolar. You see me? So bipolar, I think of some people where them love you this time and then next time it's like them hate you like a poison. You see me? So him say accordingly to what he was saying is that he put up something for somebody, and I guess I'm not sure if that's the person who went for whatever he put up, but then you know it's like his daughter get mad because I guess the person either going to the room that she was staying or sleeping and probably disturb her or something like that. But then it's like she just get mad and start flip out on everybody. You see me? So now Khago says like he marks on her friend if he drop her home because I guess she says she wanna go home. That is his daughter. Says she wanna go home, so as soon as the person was dropping her home, it's like she said, yo, if you let her off now, and then she go to police station and say Khago threaten her and put gun in her face. Now I hope that ain't so. You see what I say? I don't think Khago don't really do that. Knowing how Jamaica people stay, knowing how Jamaica run. You see me? Anyway, Khago is a licensed firearm owner. I guess the police them tell him so if he turn in him fire piece and him bring in him fire piece and them take it away. I'm not sure if he was locked up. What I heard according to him is, according to the news is saying that he spent maybe 3 nights behind bar or so forth. For allegedly threatening him daughter. You understand me? I say, no, Mark, this man, he's trying to look out for her. That's basically his word. He was trying to look out for her, and then she just flip and just turn against him. For no reason. Saying that she bipolar or something wrong with her. We have to be careful of certain situation or certain people that we harbor around us. Whether I want to be relative or whether I want to be friends. Sometimes we just have to be careful. Like me say, me have a friend who they in the same situation. And at the same way, I guess him try to look out for him daughter, and him daughter just I guess turn upon him for no reason at all. We have to be careful. That's why sometimes if you hear me say best we stay alone or stay by ourselves are the best thing to do. But some of these kids, them very good. Them not really, you see, because them not really have that training from they were coming up, or that, you know, that decent or somebody for really talk them in a good way or talk them into good things. It's like the people them where them have around them so negative, it's like them just grow with that in them heart. Them grow with that resentment there, that negativeness there in them heart. So it's like from them young, it's like them carry it up. But me think still give them time, and then we soon forget about it. Anyway, big up and bless up to each and everyone. If you like the little reasoning we come and talk about, you understand, just please give this video a subscribe, or give this channel a subscribe. Like, comment, share. You understand me I say? Yeah man, big up and bless up to each and everyone, man. And do remember, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at African the Artist. Follow me on Spotify, AudioMac, Bandcamp, SoundCloud at African the Artist. Follow my official YouTube page, African the Artist. You know the thing go. I also go by the name of ATA. And this is ATA International Vlogs. And big up and bless up to all who tune in. And big up and bless up to all who support the channel. You know the thing go. I love, no? Up more. And so we go.